Hello! Welcome to Ad Astra Draconis. My name is Farley, and it is time for some Cobblemon. And today, is not a build day. No. Today, we are going to be doing something called Where's That Cobblemon? Which I've devised myself, so I'm a little hopeful it will work. If nothing else, this is ironing out the kinks, and if it works, then we'll be playing this next week. So, we'll just, get settled in right quick. Oop. I know how to play the game, honest. Alright, let's have a quick nap. So how does this work, Farley? It sounds a bit confusing. Well, I can understand why you'd think that. But what we're going to be doing is just loading up a lovely little spin wheel here. And I'm going to bring that up now. And this is first going to spin and tell us what region we're going to be checking today. And it's Johto. So we're going to want to look for a Pokemon from the Johto region. But that's not all. So we'll just go in here. We'll load the Johto wheel. Now, as you can see, we've got a full list of all the Pokemon that are currently in Cobblemon 1.6 in the base game. I don't have it run any add-ons or mods that add ones that haven't been added in yet. So it's only the original 1.6 Pokemon, no legendaries. So we spin this wheel. And we are going to be searching for Tyranitar. Just to be really difficult straight off the bat. But, well, we will have to try at some point. So let's get back into the game there. So the first Pokemon we're going to be searching for is Tyranitar. Now, I have caught one before because, as you can see, we've got my lovely lady Gaia here. But, where do we find you? So let's have a quick look just through the settings here. Does it give any information about locations? No, it does not, but fortunately I have a spreadsheet for that. Now, Cobblemon. Let's just load the information. And we want Tyranitars, typically mountains, and of course they're an ultra rare for straight off the bat. So in the wild, we want to be looking around mountains and cold mountains. You know, just to be really difficult right off the bat. And we will give ourselves... Oh, hello. We're going to give that 30 to 45 minutes to see if we can find one in particular. And if we cannot find it, that is one loss of the day, which will be oh so sad. But if we can find it, we then spin the wheel to find the next one. Or, if we do find it, we spin the wheel again right away to grab it and then move on. Now, I did a little bit of crafting yesterday. Made some more Park Balls, some more Dusk Balls. Made a lot more Quick Balls, although I have a feeling I might need to make a few more in the coming days. Got more Ultra Balls, some more Level Balls. Now, hopefully this should be enough for today's stream. I'm intending to go for about 3 hours-ish. Maybe a bit longer, depending on how well this goes. But let's have a quick look. See, we've got quite a few destinations we could probably go. Let's see. Now, did we have any mountains over here? We had these over here. This was quite a frosty, sort of peaky area. So we could consider going up there to the Frosty Mountains. Or we can come on down here, check out the winter biome, see if there's maybe something in this location. The question is, did I remember to... Oh, if I've got a Shipwreck Cove waypoint there, I might be able to go there. There's also this spot here, which was in the hills. Let's see if we've got any other places that were interesting. We've got our Shipwreck Cove 2, which was also near a cold desert. So I think to give this a whirl, if I'm committing to the bit, then I'm going to go all the way down here. So we'll go to our Shipwreck Cove waypoint. Is it back here? Where is it? Shipwreck Cove map 1. So here we are, all the way out here. We're going to fly back over here and investigate some of the mountains. We've got some snowy slopes over here. But from what I can tell, at least according to the spreadsheet, is we want to go to a mountain biome. It says something about freezing, but I'm not sure what it is. Excluded biome, so not the cold ones, which may may have been defeated the point, but okay. Alright, so no freezing ones, so these won't help. But we're down here, bit off the map, and we'll see if this might get us anywhere. So, looking here, we've got the grasslands here. We've got snowy slopes down here, so I'm going to think we'll go straight south and see what we can find. As soon as I can get this to stop freezing on me. There we go. OBS is a little bit cranky today, so please do let me know if you have any issues. And I got lots of lovely trees. Not a lot of mountains as yet. Oh, that looks like a fun little diving location. And if off we go. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Mine has been a little bit on the slow side. I was up rather late catching up on Honkai Star Rail story. Very good patch, no spoilers. Very depressing story, but with an element of hope to it, which seems to be their want. I quite enjoyed it, but I know some friends who were not so much, and I completely understand why. Alright, so we've got the first hill over here. So we do want to keep going in this general direction. Not a prairie, though, so not much in the way of mountains. That's not great, but we'll do what we gotta do. And who knows, maybe we'll see something else along the way. We are certainly going to be keeping our eyes out for shiny Pokemon. Oh, hello, I got a ruin here. Oh, God. A ruin and a fossil. Wow, that's a 2-for-1 deal. Ruin. Fossil. I think this deserves a waypoint to come back to you later. So we'll save that here and we will come back later, because if I stop now, we get sidetracked on our hunt for a mountain. We'll never get going. Alright, now. It's a random world generation. Alright, we've got pasture, a sakura grove. So of course it's full of lovely, lovely, lovely trees. Extremely pretty. Try and fly a little bit lower, because you never know what kind of Pokemon you might find around here. I am trying to be mindful, of course, of shiny spawns as well. Some of those may not pop up unless we're on the ground, though, which is always the frustrating thing. So just pause here a second. So snowy slopes. attached to temperate. So this is too cold for where we're going, apparently. Oh, well here, we'll definitely stop. Because one, treasure. And because there'll be another, handy waystone at some point. Oh, usually. There we go. Did that land in the bag? Yes, it did. Okay, that's what we wanted. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pokémon if I dismount. Yep. Yeah, level 5. Nobody cares about level 5, so... Alright, let's go. Wait, is that another set of ruins? Ruins? That might be. I've set myself a little bit of an impossible task with this first one. But that's okay. Well, we can only try. And if it doesn't work out, fortunately, I can just spin the wheel and we'll start again. But it'd be very sad showing indeed not to succeed. Oh. You're on the roof, mate, but that doesn't help you. I'll take these, and these, and the carrots, and some dark oak. You can keep the crossbow, though. That does nothing for me. And off we go. Have we got anything interesting up here? No, just some meowths. And more ruins! This is Ruin Central, apparently. Oh, we got a village. Or if not a village, then certainly a big lone house. What be this? Hey, mister. Who are you? Lonely shepherd. Well, isn't this lovely? Take those, thank you. Alas, nothing in there. But honestly, what a lovely random building to find out in the middle of nowhere. So off we go. Now let's pull out quick, just briefly. We've got a village over here. A sunrise veil. Ooh. Maple tiger. So we'll hit this and then keep going south. Just keeping an eye on the time. And something I will do for next time is maybe make an on-screen counter. I'll need to figure out how to do that, but then it gives us a bit more of a time crunch to actively be searching for where we're wanting to go. Ooh! How pretty! Can't get me. There we go. Like, this is a very fun place. Dacite bricks. Ooh. I'll take those two. Pumpkin burrow. Ooh. What are you? Oh. Well, that's cute. Huh. I'll take the emerald. I'll take some pumpkin pies. Why not? Oh, that's... I am so tickled. They are so precious. Oh my goodness. No, we're sidetracked. We're sidetracked. That's not... No, no, no. Quick village run through. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Yell at me if I keep getting sidetracked. Alright. Hello, cat. Link cable, potatoes, apples. Vegetables. Don't eat the rest of it, so... Now, where to from here? Ooh. Lavender field, but that looks like it's got a bit of mountain attached, or at least... one can hope. Ooh, that's a tall gimme gold tower. Is that more snow? Yeah, it is. Keep forgetting there's no I, or rather no E in the gimme goal. But onward. So we kicked off at 5. It's now almost 20 past, so I'm going to give it 15 more minutes. And if we don't really have any luck finding the right biome, I'm going to do a fresh spin of the wheel and hopefully get something a little... I hesitate to say easier, but essentially it would be easier than this, unfortunately. But we'll see. Oh, what have we got here? A distraction! Coins, bucket, another smithing template, luck at the C1, glass bottle, and we'll check that map. Might as well check that now before we go anywhere else. Huh, interesting. Alright, let's put you in here for now. And go from here. I have some very fun biomes with this mod pack, so... But here we are. You're a little bit short to be considered a mountain mate. Maybe you used to be and then something ate you. Goodness me. Alright, so that's a windswept savanna. Cypress wetlands. Oh, lots of froggos. Hmm. Oh, we got... I think is that looked like lightning, so thunderstone, I think. Alright, yes I am. Excellent. Alright, onward. We're heading south, so let's hope something pops up soon. Oh, shipwreck. Or to find it later. Or to find it later. Alright, we got some interesting basalty outcrops over here. Interesting, interesting. So maybe we're on the right track. This is a crag. I don't know that this counts. But it's very cool. Then you got your random floating grass blocks, as you do. More crag here. Oh. Ruin. More ruins and fossils. I'm finding everything except the thing I want to find. What is up with that today? Look, we've even got a sinkhole over here. Which, to be fair, I really love that it's there, but it's not what I'm after right now. Oh. Thank you to the Communist 1991 for the follow. Sorry for not only just seeing that now. For some reason, my follow list is taking a long time to update today. But it's very kind of you to give me a follow. Now, let's pause a moment. We're entering the Redwoods. We've got Weeping Witch Forest. Probably not there. Oh, of course there's a village over yonder. But let's keep going a little higher, see if we find something. We've got just under 10 minutes to find a location to scout for a Tyranitar, of all things. But I think I may have to do a fresh spin on the wheel and try again. But we're not going to quit yet. Just probably. Oh, I love this. It reminds me a little bit of the way they've done it with sort of the alternating patterns. Makes me just, it's not exact, but like it sort of brings to mind the Giant's Causeway. And the interlocking blocks of stone. Right, so we're going on through here. Lots of pretty ponies, lots of pretty bugs. Very deep gorge down is the depths of the earth. Well, not so deep as the case may be. Huh. Do I want to know why the... Hey. Aww. Hello. Well, aren't you precious? Is this like some sort of magical... Oh, Mystic Grove. That'd do it. That would be why the water's pink. Oh. Oh. Not quite. I do think these structures are really fun, though. Up we go. Lush stacks. It's an accurate name. And oh my goodness, are they tall. Big old interlocking stacks, no less. Overgrown greens, the stony shore. Whoa. Okay, this one's really cool. Like, it's very clearly, like, directly connected onto Craggy Gardens. That's so cool. It's not what we're after, but it's very cool. And some more of them. And is there anything? No. Let's try going this way a bit. And another Gimme Gold Tower. Excellent stuff. I can't tell if that actually emptied anything into the bags, but I will assume it did. I'll take that too. Rare candies, Dawnstone, ground gem. Don't need those. Technically, we have more of those than we can spare. I think. I'll have a quick nap here. Hopefully that got rid of them all. I don't feel like going after those, but... You know what? Nope. Didn't work. Couldn't find a right biome for it, so... Let's, spin that wheel again and see if we can get a bit more success. So I'll just bring it up now. With the region wheel. And let's give it a spin. Oh. So we want to find a Kalos Pokemon. Which means time for the Kalos list. We want to find a Sylveon. Well, technically we already have one in our party, so I'm not going to count that one. So let's try that again. A Quilladin. Alright, let's... So we want to find ourselves a forest. Well, we've got one right over there. Now the question is it going to be Is this going to be the right sort of forest to find it in? I can't imagine not, but it is going to be quite quite different, I'd imagine. So, okay. This is a rainforest. I don't think you find them here. Let's go along, just double check. I'm going to double check that now, just to make sure I haven't missed anything or misread it. Alright, so forest. So it can be pretty much any of them. Yay. So all the vanilla ones, Blue Valley, So as far as I'm aware, this should be certainly a possible place for it. But it might be rather difficult. I may not have thought this challenge through. But let me just double check a few details. And let's transition this back to something a bit more charming to look at. So, oh. Let's see. It should be working fine. That should be good enough, but I'm just checking to see if there's anything I haven't found. Right, let me just check. Mods. Bios plenty, that's fine. Yeah, these all should be fine. Oh. And then the game froze on me. I'm hoping it's not crashing. We'll see in a moment. Alright, it's just reloading after crashing, so bear with me just a minute. I shall go to... Be right back while I fix that. I've not had that happen before on stream, so apologies for the crash. Let's get this loaded back up again. So, to recap, we did a fresh spin after having no luck finding a suitable mountain to check for Tyrannosaurs. We now want to seek out a Quilladin. And according to all the various bits and bobs of data online, those Quilladins and Chespins and all the like should be lurking in forest biomes. Now, that's a pretty wide air net to cover, really. Perhaps a little too much so, but there are other details, I believe. Wait, biomes. Time, any... Quilladin, where are you? There we are. Forest, not spooky forests, natural. And it's just coming back up now. So hopefully... what is that? Well, I don't know what you are. Surely you're not what I'm looking for. Not, but you look cool. So let's grab you while we're still looking. Somehow you're not on fire. The heck? Well, that took them a full minute, but... Let me get this random dude just out in the middle of nowhere. No, no thank you, go away. Okay, I guess you're in the shade enough for this to count. There we go. Oh, definitely won't be the... Oh, nope, wrong one. So we need to find ourselves... We've got a bit of a woodland here, but I don't think this is going to help us, so... There we go. Now that's loaded properly. So we are now over rainforest. Does this count? I'm just looking up. Probably not for this purpose. Of course, I find the one place that is just jungle upon jungle. Alright, we'll head to the village. And what we'll then do is we'll take a teleport back home, or closer to home rather, because there are a couple of forests, including a cherry grove forest, that I think might do us some good with our first proper hunts. So here we are. Do you have a teleporter anywhere? Am I denied once more? Come on, a village this... Ah, there you are. So we can come back here another time to raid you for stuff. Instead, we want Cherry Blossom Hill. Now, might be unlucky, but I think this could be a good place to do a little bit of back and forth hunting. As you can see, this is much closer to home. It's a cherry grove, and I believe that should... Yeah, cherry grove should count for this. We've got one over here as well. We found a bagon over here previously. But we're going to roam around here and maybe over there. And we're going to give that a good 20-30 minutes to see if we can get something to spawn while hunting in this area. And if not, we roll the wheel again on to the next one. But so far we're 0 for 1. Let's hope it's not going to be 0 for 2. Oh. Now we might need to take a nap. Mind you, knowing my luck, we'll teleport home and there'll be one waiting on our doorstep. Because that's how it's gone the last few times when it's come to finding the ultra rares, especially starters. It's worth noting that's a dead village. And unfortunately, I think all the undead villagers burned alive already. Before I could capture them to save them and revert them back, but c'est la vie. Beggars can't be choosers. I do love these kind of biomes. They're really fun. Been to that already. Now we've raided this particular tower already as well. As any folks early on will remember, this is where we found a lovely shiny Lilligant. Which I'm still delighted by. And her name is Lilac. Yeah, we got a better one. Well, probably not a better one, but we've already got one, so we don't need to stop for you. We've got a Mankey. That is a deep hole. See if flying around is a little bit faster to respawn things. Not much luck so far. So maybe if I do a quick sweep up to Bagon Hill. At least we do have quite a few forests nearby that we can sweep over to as well. Hmm. Let's get a little closer to home. Just to double check that nothing spawned on top of here while we were away. We have a nice little forest biome over here that we'll stomp around in for a little bit. Here's hoping we get something to spawn soon. So we are rapidly running out of time for the Quilladin. I would take a chestbin that I could then evolve. Just saying. Very big forest. Oh, we've got personberries at home. Don't need to add to the collection. Sure, we have rindo berries, but just in case. Oh! Don't, it's not the right one! But we're gonna put him in a boat. Hit the turtwig! No. Come back here. There we go. Not the best of stats, but that's okay. Because I'll forget where he is. Turtwig. We've had one spawn here, and the other one spawns in a similar biome, so it's just a matter of sticking around and hoping they pop out of nowhere to say hello. Not about knocking out other Pokemon to make room for more spawns. Oh, endured the hit. We'll take it. Oh, we've got a Lilligant. Oh, just in case. Turtwig in a boat. Turtwig in a boat. Although, is there a way to... I'll figure out turning them off at some point. Oh, that was close. Do I have one of you? I don't remember. I will assume I do until proven otherwise. Maybe some old growth woodland luck. All right, we are definitely 2 for 2 on the outer luck scale. And 0 out of 2 for located Pokemon. So let's catch our fella here. After we put him to sleep. Okay. Up into the air we go, just to be on the safe side. And then we're going back to... We're going to open the region wheel. Let's see if maybe 3rd time's the charm. Oh. Kanto! Which means we open this, we go here. We got a lot more Pokemon to find. Ooh, we're looking for a choke. Well, I say easier, but easier comparatively, of course. So I say... Well, first, we'll go down here, take our boat back. I almost forgot to... Do I have the boat? I did not. There we go. And we'll get rid of the... Delete the waypoint, because we have you. Now, we already have, like, 3 Munchlax. But it doesn't happen... It doesn't hurt to just check the stats on the one over here. Not bad. So we're going to fly away home, because we do tend to have some that wander around not too far away, which might make it the fastest catch we have of the evening. Assuming, of course, my luck turns and does not in fact hold instead. Alright, so we are now just going to park it here for a second. And that was the Machoke, so we might need to have a quick nap. And then scout around here and along here. Because that seems to be the place they spawn the most when it's not directly on our house. But a quick nap. Since we're only on the lookout for things, let's... gonna put Aurora here for the moment. And we're gonna put Delilah here as well. I'm gonna grab you. And we're gonna give you something else. Fairy boosting gem. Yeah, you've got 2 fairy voice. There we go. Oh. We haven't put on a fresh bun in the oven, so we should do that as well. I still have a fleet of Eevees, so let's just have a look at them all. So I'll take that one. And this one. Alright, well let those two both work out that what they want to turn into. We've got a root fossil, which we're going to put in here, and then I want to grab, I think 8 should do, we'll find it in a second. There we are, so we'll leave that fossil cooking. It's now 8:08, and we're going to go looking for the Machoke. And see if the game is going to make a mockery of me and make it 0 out of 3. We have not been very successful so far with the hunt. I admit I was maybe a little too hopeful on this one. I've got Riolu. Not a particularly great one, but that's okay. Can't win them all. Aren't we big? We don't have one of you. Not the target, but I want one, so I'm going to grab it. Alright. That's now in our box. So back over here. Oh. That's Machop. A pretty good Machop, actually, so we're going to grab you. But we can't spin the wheel again until we find a Machoke. I believe it is. Yeah, we need a Machoke, so we've got you. We know they spawn along here. As well as back at the village. I swear, this game likes... Oh, a licky licky. It's so ridiculous. Almost, not quite. How dare you knock away the leftovers? I don't appreciate that behavior, thank you very much. Mau, come on. About damn time. Alright, there we go. Just doing a quick sweep. Both in case something pops up. But also in case of a shiny. Wow, Mau might actually lose, so... Something a little closer in level. Oh, Stone Edge. But if I hit it again, it's going to... probably die. A heavy ball could work, so let's try that, and then the moon ball. It's fine. Oh, almost. Yikes! And it finally fell asleep. Okay. That only took forever. Oh. Alright, do we have any friendly faces around here? Or unfriendly, as the case may be? Well, nothing sighted so far. Oh, is that a Machoke or a Machop? Oh, Machop. We want... No, we need Machoke. That's not the one we needed, and I need to do a quick heal up. Sleep did not do the trick on its own. Maybe up the hill we might have a bit more luck. Oh, nope, that's fine. Call up a squire. Ugh, it is just the wrong side of warm that is making me very sleepy, which is not helpful when you're trying to stream and trying to concentrate on what you're steaming. On what you're streaming, rather. Because it certainly feels like I'm being steamed at the moment. Oh, 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 oh! Machoke! Machoke sighting! We are finally on the board. Huzzah! We finally got one that only took an hour and a half. And I'm not exaggerating. All right, so let's bring the wheel back online. Back to the regions. So, open region wheel. Ooh, we want a Paldean Pokemon. So open that. Lechonk! Wow. Let's have a quick look around. Is this going to be one of those times where you turn around and there are no Lechonks that regularly roam around your building? It is, isn't it? But we are now 1 out of 3. Let's see if we can make it 2 out of 4. I know. Oh, that's all done cooking. Hello, Spiro. I know one of these is not what we're looking for, but I know for a fact I don't have one. Well, that's good. Oh, this is going to be very, very funny very fast. We've seen several of the chunks along the way already, so it's a case of where are they? Where are you? I don't know how that song goes. Oh. Do I have one of you? I don't. Okay, we do have one of you. But it's one of these we don't have, I think. Oh, we'll do one of each. Excellent. Let's let a few more load in. We finally get a super easy one, and they're not spawning. Oh no. Where is the chunky one? The chunk! They have 30 minutes to show up at least, but oh my goodness. A regularly spawning Pokemon, and it's deciding to play shy. There it is. Oh, hello, Swanna. It is Lechonk. Huzzah! All right. We are now 2 for 4. Let's see what's next. Oh, all of that, and I was still up on the wheel. Oh my goodness. Well, rest assured, I did catch your chunkiness. We can prove that with the your potty is full. I did a little chunk, so it definitely happened. You can see it here. And let's try that again, shall we? This time with the wheel being visible and then being taken off screen as intended. You can tell this is a new toy. Round, round, round we go, and we want something from Alola. All right, so let's give this a spin, and hopefully it's not going to be too difficult to obtain this one. Rabombi. Oh dear. Okay. Where would I find this one, I wonder? Okay, let's have a look-see. Well, generally floral places, so we've had a few pop up here and there. But I do know a place that it could potentially spawn. So we'll just take a moment to get this back as it should be. Now, here we go. Let's see. Now, where we're going to go is all the way, probably like something like here. Although, I think, where was a place I was messing around in the other day? I've got these shrublands, so not Zorkmond. Like, so the Cherry Blossom Hill could be a good place to hang out, but over here could be a good one. We got these 2 archaeology spots as well. So what's the closest flying points to Cryas? All right. Admittedly, I don't remember what this particular Pokemon looks like, so I might need to check for that, or I will miss it entirely. But we want to go towards that. And while we're doing that, we'll come a bit further lower down, because you never know when something might spawn. For anyone just joining, this is a spin the wheel challenge. And I have 30 minutes once the wheel is spun. Oh, is that a regular cutie fly? Because I think it is, isn't it? I want your evolved form. So I'm just going to look that up quickly so I recognize it when I see it. Otherwise, I might just completely ignore it. There we go. Oh, it's got the bigger sort of grey wings. Okay. So if we see something that actually looks like a fairy rather than a fly, then we're in luck. But over here might be a good place to scout about. Because we've got lots of floral flowers over here. We've got a couple of local archaeology points as well. So let's fly super fast over here. And then come on down. Let's see what spawns in. Pretty sure we have you. Yeah, we got that one. Have that one on record. So do we have anything over here? Nope, we do not. Okay. We'll let these spawn in, see if going back and forth will... Ooh, we got an EV sighting. But is it a good EV is the question. Yes, it is a very good EV. Nearly had it. Not quite. So we want to switch out for Mama. Ooh, okay. That's fine because we want a grass whistle. Excellent. And now I want to use some levables because you are quite low level comparatively. Huzzah! Good stuff, good stuff. All right, back on track, back on track. We have 20 minutes to catch one, so hopefully Rumby, Rabombi, whatever the pronunciation, hopefully one of those will spawn relatively quickly. If we're sweeping through these little local areas that could potentially Have something small and cute. With emphasis on small. Well, saying that, maybe I'll grab a couple of bug type balls. Just in case. So we got the regular one, but that's not what we want. Hello there! Welcome to the stream. I hope you don't mind my continued failures and finding at least several Pokemon, but we've been quite lucky with the last two. One was definitely easier than the other. And both were easier than a Tyranitar. Try and go through here. Back to the grasslands over here. Got the, I think, is this a, yeah, the orchard. Oh, yeah, we might need to have a quick nap before something bad spawns. So let's use a tree for safety again. Alright, so we are back on the hunt, hopefully, with... I think we're going to have to stick to more the super flowery areas, definitely. These are all the very regular bugs and animals. Or animal types, at least. Whoop. Oh, you were chat banned for 10 minutes. That's not right. I do apologize for that. I do think maybe it's one of the settings delays. I'll have to check that on Twitch and see why that is. I'm pretty sure I changed what the settings were, but if they thought it was a new account sort of thing, but that's... no, it's not saying you, How weird. Followers, only mode. Let's, any follows. There we go. It shouldn't be followed only. I'll have to look into that after the stream. I do apologise that that affected you from being able to chat. I did not enable that. Oh, for goodness sake. Trying to refresh some settings and it decides it knows what it's doing. Where was that moderation? Off. There we go. Again, I hope that doesn't block you from saying it. No, I don't. I actually... yeah, that's probably it. But it shouldn't be, because I changed that setting so that you should be able to chat more or less right away. Twitch. I'm still learning all the settings, so I'll probably have to go through again and double check I didn't turn something on that I didn't want on. I am not using the Ascension Megamons mod, actually. The only pack I'm using primarily is the one put together by the Battlecraft SMP for Season 2, plus a few additional biome mods, and then a couple of things like the Comforts mod for the sleeping bag and stuff like that. I'm generally trying to stay not so much vanilla, unless it's vanilla to Cobblemon itself. But, we've got a sighting. One moment. Let's grab this little fella here. But what I'm doing at the moment is a little spin the wheel challenge. In which I have 30 minutes to find Pokemon that are from certain regions within Cobblemon, and only the ones, obviously, that are currently enabled in Cobblemon are being searched for. So, huzzah! That one's gone through fine. I've definitely heard of that one. I'm thinking about maybe looking into it for maybe a separate playthrough. But for this particular world, I'm generally only adding Pokemon to it and mods to it that keep things relatively vanilla. Biomes aside. Biomes accepted, of course. Alright. 1 week up in the air. And now it's time to spin the wheel again. So let's just spin that around. We want to go to the region wheel. And we want to find a Sinnoh Pokemon. Alright, let's open the Sinnoh list. And then fingers crossed that the fact we found a Turtwig earlier does not come back to bite us. Ooh. Ooh. Drifblim. So that means we're probably gonna have to wait till nighttime to see one of those show up. But let's get the game capture back to the main screen. Alright, in this case, I think, you know, we've got a spare waystone and plenty of area to mess around in. So let's stop here, grab the one out here, or just call it the Floral Forest Waystone, and we can come back later on. Now, well, in this case, it's not, it's still, the sun is high in the sky. It's high noon. So we'll need to wait for nighttime, but we do sometimes get one spawning around here. But we will have to wait for it to be dark before we can find a Drifblim, I think. I haven't ever seen one in a cave. I've mostly seen them out in the wilds near habitations and things like that. So could be worth just double checking on Drifblim. Overworld doesn't like freezing areas, doesn't like dry areas, so we'll need to probably stick around here, I think, to find it. So we'll take a short break from the spinning wheel until it's nighttime, since I can't speed up how fast night comes along. Alright, we're already fully healed. Oh, there we go. And then we have the friend ball, because we have another little fella here to add. Oh, that's all right. Let's try that again. We have another one to add to our fossil collection. So, and we got an Eevee, so we'll need to rearrange them in a moment. All we go through, fossil box, and that's our first Laleep. And not great on the stats side of things, but what can you do, yeah? Now, looking over here, we found you, and you. Of the 5 spins we've had so far, We did not find the Tyranitar. We did not find... Oh, who was the second one? We did not find Quilladin. And then we found Machoke, we found Lechonk, we found Rabombi, or Ribbonby, however you want to pronounce that. And now we need a Driftblim, but we got to wait for Driftblim to actually spawn to add them to the collection. So while we're doing that, let's do a little bit more reorganizing. So we'll put them in the Eevee box. I've seen a couple of starter Pokemon like here. Let's move them into their correct box as well. Grass starters. Put you there. Some Turtwig. We've been pretty fortunate so far with quite a few of the Pokemon we found. But we haven't seen any more shinies yet. Certainly not today. But I'm half tempted to say I'm going to say that and I'll walk out the door and it'll mock me by spawning one. But we so far have not too many We've got a fair number of shinies. I'm pretty pleased. Making slow and steady progress. And usually if we don't get one on one day, we'll get at least 2 the following. So we've got Starly and Pidgey there. Got Floret. I don't think I've got a yellow flower for Floret yet, so I should probably try and grab that one. Depending on where you are. There you are. So I am trying to grab variants of certain Pokemon as we go. Well, maybe I do, but can't be completely sure, so I'm gonna try and catch you anyway. Huzzah. Okay. So it's getting to nighttime now. It's very slowly but surely. I will say the shaders are... Where is the shader settings? Video settings. Yeah, it's complementary reimagined. And I will say that they do a really good job with the skybox and the lighting. It just looks so pretty. So let's have a wander. And hopefully a Driftbloom will show up during the night here. And if it does not, well, it's probably going to run out of time. In which case, that is another loss to our tally for the night. And we will need to move on to the next one. Oh. Mabostiff. I thought I had one of you, but apparently not. Oh, that was quick. I was expecting you to take a little bit longer. But hey, I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's see. So we're going to come around here. Just skirt the edge of the village. Because we do know a few villages that we can go to that could potentially have one spawn. Let's settle down over here. Oop. Oh, we got a phantom, but that's not what we're looking for. Right, in progress building here, but we'll be resuming next week. Are you stuck, buddy? No? Okay, you move along. Oh. How are you looking? Come here. Oh, I've got better. Drift blim, oh drift blim. Oh. Messing up my supplies, but I suppose I can get away with it for that. Do we see any others around here? Nope, not yet. I've had one show up a time or two, so I'm surprised it's not here. See, any luck? Oh, I think that's an evolved form of one of these. Let's at least get you scanned. Alright, no sighting so far. I'll take it. Nope, you don't have a backpack, so I don't care. Alright, let's fly over here. Nothing yet. It really does. That's pretty much one of the big reasons why I started playing Cobblemon. The art team and the animation team have done a really fantastic job of fitting it in with the world of Minecraft. Like, it's not the wrong sort of blocky, if that makes sense. it looks like it should be there. It looks like it fits perfectly, which is as it should be for a really good mod pack. But it's still distinctly itself. You still recognize it as Pokemon, and it just looks great. Sometimes a little difficult. I am using a mod for riding at the moment for obvious reasons. A little difficult to see over the head sometimes, but honestly, the par for the course. I'm sure that happens in the series as well. But like everything from just like the little ones, like you've got the Voltorb rolling around down there. Like, it looks really natural. It doesn't look out of place inside of Minecraft. And I love that. They really did well with it. What would you say is your favourite Cobblemon Pokemon so far? Let's see, maybe down here. I played Pixelmon before, but it still didn't quite match the Minecraft vibe. It's very true. I think most people have heard of Pixelmon because it's been around, it's been established, but it is literally kind of like Pokemon ported over into Minecraft without you're playing with the direct models, with 3D models rather than actual Minecraft designed figures. And just aesthetically, the clash was too much for me for Pixelmon. But like Cobblemon, nah, this is where it's at for me. To each their own, of course. I'm sure there are plenty of people who love the way Pixelmon looks and plays, and I'm sure it's got plenty more mods and such all set in and set up, but not for me. I'll stick with Cobblemon. It just looks and feels and plays how I'd want in Minecraft. Oh, I don't think we're going to have much luck unless Driftbloom shows up a bit late. Maybe? Anything? Oh, I think I'm out of luck with this one. Oh, that's on me, though. I didn't stray too far because I took for granted that, like, several have spawned around the berry patch in my little farm, but not this night. Not this night. C'est la vie. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. Let me bring it up in my other window. There we go. And bringing that in now. Alright, next region. Still Sinnoh, okay. We go to the Sinnoh wheel. Let's see what we'll be hunting for next. Pachirisu. Oh, I've seen a few around here, but again, it's one of those cases of am I going to say, oh yeah, they spawn around here regularly, and then crickets chirp for 30 minutes while I panic. Because I know I've seen a few wandering around here, but of course they're not here now. But let's have a look. And if in doubt, we can go back to the floral area, because there were definitely some hanging out over there. But we've got only 3 out of 6 so far. So we'll do a quick loop. Is that it? Are you in the tree? There we are. All right. I found you. There we go. Because we have quite a few Pokeballs already. Let's go for that one. Oh, didn't need to. That's fine too. Well, that was quick. All right, so that is 4 out of 7. Back to the wheel. And let's open up the region wheel again. And let's give it a spin. We're going for Hoenn. Hoenn wheel. And as mentioned, this list should only contain currently active Pokemon in 1.6. Torkoal. Ooh. Okay. Pretty sure we've had a few spawn around here, but I do know a couple of places we can go to find them, which helps. I'm just doing a quick check. Yes. All right, so we want a Torkoal. Well, not going to immediately over here, I don't think, but... Oh. Let's switch that back so everyone can see what I'm doing. Doing a quick sweep over here because sometimes they've spawned on top of here for some reason, which I think usually is because there's some lava pools and lava patches. Where was one of the near ones? It's got a couple over here. So go check by these like patches of lava, and if there aren't any over there, I'm going to take the teleport over to the floral forest. No, not to the floral forest, to one of the volcano spots. And we'll see then. Is there a way to translate it into Vietnamese? I'm not good at English. I don't unfortunately have a translator. But you're well, if you want to use Google Translate or something similar, type the Vietnamese into that and then change it into English, and I'll be happy to read it that way. Or if you like, you can put it into Vietnamese in the chat here, and I'll translate it. Since there's only a couple of us on for today, I'll be a little slow to reply to it while I translate it, but I'd be happy for you to do that. If only for today. I know it can be quite difficult to communicate with different languages. But I can assure you, your English is very good. From what I've seen of it. So don't sell yourself too short. Alright, lava was over here. Wasn't it? Did I miss it? No, it's over here. Okay. Because this is by water, it might not... Yeah, no, this one won't have a Torkoal by it. Watch me say that, and then it will just randomly spawn in. Because that would... What in the world is that? Oh. Oh, Nincada. Okay. Are you in a cave? Or... She's disappearing if I go too high. So how does that work? It must be in the cave, but we're on a mission, so I can't stop for it. maybe a torkoal will show up over here. Although, cow, you should probably move away from the lava patch. Let's see what else is going to spawn here. This might not be the hopeful success I think it is. Alright, let's grab our waystone. Where is Volcano? There we go. We've got lava, we've got Pokemon, we've got Marowaks, and, well, more Cubones than Marowaks at the moment, but... Magby. Oh. Oh. Are we in luck? Yes! Excellent. Right, that is another one off the list. Woohoo! Oh. And now it's raining on the volcano. Whoa! Well, that's not safe. Let's try to not get struck by lightning while we're up here. Alright, back home we go. And we'll have a quick nap while I spin a fresh wheel. So open region. And there we go. Again? Alright, this wheel has a Sinnoh bias. So let's see what we come up with this time. A Hunch Crow. Ooh. Well, maybe I shouldn't have slept. Because it's now gone daylight again. Alright. Let's bring the game back. There we go. So swamps and tigers. So maybe we might be in luck if we go over to Marsamore. Because over here we have a mangrove swamp. And then it's quite a big mangrove swamp over here. We've got old growth woodland, we've got some floodplains. Do we have another swamp? I thought there was a lot of jungle. Well, that's bamboo forest. That's not what we want. We want jungle, rainforest. Crag gardens. Amaranth. Oh, that's another set of ruins over there. Okay. Ah, here's a swamp. So if we don't find anything here in the woods, in the swamp, we'll head over to Jarankar. And we'll see where we go from there. So. Alright, OBS is freezing on me, so bear with me just a moment. Okay, now it's working. Not sure what happened there. I think something froze on my end, and it did not like it. But, oh, it's a Lipard. Scaring the bejesus out. Ooh. It's a Mr. Mime. I definitely don't have one of... Do I have one of those? I don't think I do. I think the one I was trying to get last time might have died, but let's have a look. Oh, no, I do have one already. Okay. You are still definitely just as creepy in Minecraft form as you are in-game. Just saying. Alright, let's head on into the dark of the swamp. It's a Carablast. It might be we have to wait till nighttime, I'm not sure. It's definitely one of those things of whenever Minecraft feels like spawning something. Oh, we can scan some things in the meantime. Pretty sure I had a Krabby in here already, but whatever. Swimming around, swimming around. Or figure the way out somewhere. Oh. Oh, we got a horsey. Might as well. Oh, there we go. Back to the surface, just in case. Just before I drown, as you do. The record catch is definitely one of the fun updates they did. I'm really looking forward to the riding update. Hey, I'll take that. Then we'll come back to shore. Really, I need to make a fishing rod because it's going to be about time. Well, I mean, I have this Luck at the Sea rod here, so why not use it? In the meantime, let's see if we can... It's not a poke rod, but it might fish up something else in the meantime. And we got the fishy business achievement. The sun is slowly thinking about setting. Yeah, it's not as fun when it's not just the Pokemon version, so... Oh. There we go. The right Pokemon this time. Still not quite sunset, so we'll let that think about it. We'll just, while we wait, organise the box again. So cool. Zero speed horsey, okay. But we got 5 out of 8 so far, I believe. Yep. Alright, Dipol's back in there. How are we doing on the friendship? Alright, so we got there. 53, 54. So slow going with the EVs. But it is what it is. Not the worst. And the big old swamp. Got to put them back on my shoulder. Let's just check you quick. Bashful 66, okay. Alright, we've got the swamp here. Now here's hoping that we find a few of the Murkrows around here. The sun is slowly sinking. That's a bayou. Okay, not sure if that'll count as swamp, but... at least for Murkrow purposes. Oh! I haven't seen one of those in forever. That's not our target. I do want one. Murkrow. Yep, we got one into the south, so... we're a Honchkrow, but where there's one, surely there's more. Hello, chickens. Time to take care of the chicken mafia. Oh, we got spiders and slime. Oh, I'll take it. Or the lack thereof. Got some crows over here. I can see Miss Drevis. Oh, got a Murkrow. There's one there. There's one over here. I've already caught one really big haunch crow a while back. Oh! There he is! I knew we'd find one eventually. Oh. Ooh! And fossil? You shouldn't have. Let's just try that off the bat. That works. Alright, that's 6 out of 9. So let's fly a little higher just to be safe. Yeah, that'll do. We're safe in the air. And we're going to do one more wheel spin. And after that, I will be calling it a night. So let's see what we get for our last region. Drum roll! Oh, Johto! And then we'll do this. And we'll see what it gives us. Smoochum? Oh no. I don't think I've seen one. Alright, we'll need to figure out where to go for that. Alright, let's have a quick look. So Smoochum. Any weather, that doesn't help, but usually I'd imagine freezing biomes, so let's have a look-see on our map where that... Oh, this could be convenient. We've got a big old icy biome here. Oh, we've got a grove there. That could be fun to check out. But yeah, let's fly this way. And hopefully, while we're investigating, we will find a Smoochum. Just to make sure. Yep, nope, that was all loading correctly. Then we get fun view. So, having said that, there was let's put a QI because we'll be back. Oh, this is a very tiny little village. Let's take advantage to make a pit stop, have a nap. Oh, look. If we catch it now, do we say that the drift blim counts or no? Well, I'm going to catch it, and then I guess I could always put a poll on YouTube for it. But come back here. Oh no, it still doesn't count because that's Drifloon and we wanted Drifblim, so we wanted the really big one. Alas. It was not to be. So that saves that for me. And onward. Oh, is that... That might be Ice Village. Smoochum might hang around villages, I'm not sure. But if it's a frozen one, that's a good place to start. Because look over there. Oh, that's lovely. I like how it's very autumnal, fading into winter. Like, I love that. I love that so much. There's a Pokemon Center. Lots of floating doodads about. Ooh, interesting. Do you have a teleport here? Or do I need to drop one of my own? Looks like I do. I don't mind. I think that'll be worth it for over here. Just double checking. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's go to the top of the hill. Ooh. We'll go to the top of the hill in a bit. We want to catch you. Because I certainly don't have enough of these. Huzzah. Excellent, excellent. Pokemon champion. Oh, that's a good question. I have to admit, I have a soft spot for Galar, so I'd say probably Leon. He's got a lot of ash coded energy, but very much a good person in his own right. And I like his relationship with his brother and with his Charizard as well. So, but I should probably catch up quite a bit on with different Pokemon characters. It's been a while, and I'm a bit behind. I never finished Scarlet Violet. It just started running badly on my Switch, which is a shame. But I've heard they've fixed a few things, and I'm not getting a Switch 2. It's just too expensive for what it is. And I already have the base one, so... Alright, grab that. Cottony. Got carpenter, we got dogs. Hello, dogs. Alright, so it's a little autumnal, so it's probably not cold enough to have been a... Oh, Mary. And you're a nitwit, so you won't learn anything. Nope. Oh, but we might have something up here. Awakening. Berries. XP candy. There we go. Grab these. More bread. More remedies. You can never have too many sprouts. And orange berries. Alright. Let's go. I doubt there's anything in this house, but you never know. Nope. Now, oh, there is an Eevee, so let's check. Oop, let's check them. But I think we're gonna want to keep going into the ice to properly find ourselves a Smoochum. No. No, not interested in you. Alright, so... Oh, we got the snowy tiger here, but we also have frozen ocean in the middle of this, like, cold desert stone area. That's fascinating. So we'll hit that first, I think. And then we'll swing towards the icy tiger. It's just a really fun mix of biomes here. I like Cynthia and Stephen. They make a great couple. Definitely can't say no to a good power couple, honestly. Especially when they're powerful and skilled in their own right without having to outdo one another. Ooh. I'm going to mark this as a point of interest. We'll come back and check that out another day. Let's see. Any smoochums around here? Anyone? Oh, we've got swinubs. We got this odd big mouth fellow. What are you? It's a toddle, of course. Well, I have to catch you because you're kind of derpy, adorable. And then we'll get back on the... Oh, that was quick. Alright, let's... We are looking for a smoochum. Quick map check. Definitely got the right sort of spot. What? Shattered glacier? What? Packed black ice. Ooh. For a second, I almost thought that was a school bunny, and I was going to go, what? Not the biome for you. But it was not. It's a delibird! Somewhere. Oh, there you are. Pretty sure we already have one, because for some reason they also hang out at volcanoes. Maybe they were just on vacation. I don't understand their logic, but I would say I respect it, but I don't understand it to respect it, so. Oh, something with a backpack is nearby. Ooh, could this be? We might have something that'll give us a glaceon here. Nope. Nope, we've got a mission. We've got a mission and not a lot of time to fill it. And that mission, of course, is find ourselves a smoochum. But the briefs... We have buckberries? I think we do. We have asper. Oh, I do like that they pay attention to the biome these will spawn in. Oh. Oh. Not intended, but you know. There one. Oh, firestone and a waterstone. I'll take them. And do I still have... There we go. It's not an axe because I don't have an axe for Silk Touch yet. But there we go. That's just the regular. Anything around here that's interesting? No? Okay. Oh, got a Stantler. Oh, I know what I've got to grab from over here. Fast travel. I think we can grab that. Take it out of here. These will be handy for later. And then we want the waystone and stick it up here. Icy Tundra waypoint. Now, we were going to go more this way. Because maybe the Smoochum hangs out over here. But also it looks really pretty, so... Got Pillar Swine and Mammoth Swine. Oh, Swinub. Get my names completely wrong. You can tell it's been a while since I've looked at any of the ice Pokemon. Oh, that's so pretty. And it glows slightly. I love this. That's so nice. A whole glowy florist. How pretty. Just give things a minute to load in. Not too many things, apparently. More around here, probably a little over here. I spy with my little eye something shiny. Where are you? I can't see you. Please don't die. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, did it disappear? Oh no! You know what happened? Oh, that's a shame. Oh no! It spawned on powdered snow and died. No! Well, can't win them all. I think that is the first death by powdered snow. Certainly of ones we wanted, anyway. Oh, that's a shame. Is that maybe a forest? Oh! Village in the woods. Oh, that's sad now. I'm I'm not depressed, but I'm definitely sad that that happened. Oh my god. Sorry, Meowth. Anything down here? Nope. Abandoned village? Oh. Or just a village split in half for sure. Oh. Well, that could have been bad. Nope. No villagers. Oh, guess that we can count that as an abandoned village, but we're not having much luck on the smoochum hunt. We're in the cold. Oh. Actually, you know what? I have a pair of boots specifically for this kind of weather. Alola Vulpix! You're coming home with me! Oh, that might... You're definitely coming home with me. Thank you very much. This might be a little painful for my girl, but... Of course it missed. Ooh. It's a good thing there is quite the level difference, or that would have been a problem. Woo! Alola Vulpix! Alola Vulpix! But still no smoochum. We are running out of time. We don't want to go too far south that way. We'll keep going this way. Come back here, Evie. Oh, you're not over the 70 mark, so we're not interested. Oop. Well, we've got just under 10 minutes to find a smoochum. I don't think we're going to be in luck, but not giving up just yet. Alright, for whatever reason we don't want to eat. Oh, no. Fine. Whatever. And what are people's favourite ice-type Pokemon? While I'm flying through the tundra here. Let's think about that in terms of theme. Or do you have a favourite ice trainer from the series? Both the animated and the video game? What's your favourite? I'd love to hear. Maybe down here? It's maybe a bit north, away from the ocean for a smoochum. I would have said near a village, but that other village was a bit useless. And I think, no, we're not having much luck. Nope, nothing there. We've got seal, wishy-washy, a dugong. Chester berries, which we already have. Anything at all? Oh, interesting cave, but not what we're seeking. It's frozen ocean. Lots of grove. Unless I get proven very, very wrong shortly, I don't think we're going to be succeeding with the final find for this week's wheel spin. And that's okay. For a first test run, not too shabby at all. Little things I can tweak for sure. Do we have anything up here? We've got a Shattered Glacier here. And Crimson Tundra. So maybe going back this way. Oh, another snow fox. What are your stats like? Are you also good? No, you're not very good. That's fine. But no smoochum. I was hopeful for a bit there, but... Absol! I do love me an Absol. I have a fleet of them in boxes already, but I think... What have I got more sold? You're 4. No, we're not. We want a 3. Which is very rare. But that usually is how it goes. Wooloo! So I think, sadly... Yep, it looks like the last challenge is a fail. Which happens at another ruin. Okay. Ruin point of interest. Which is close by to this tower, which is it the one we went to? Oh no, it's an entirely new one. Okay. Yeah, this is a Pokemon. We'll take him out because we want the coins. And I also want this chest as well. Yoink. I'll grab that, and then let's go on down. All right then, let's take the L, at least for that very last one, and head on home. So, at the end of today's challenge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it out of 10? I want to say that was out of 10. Because we did not get the Smoochum. We did not get the Tyranitar. That was the very first one that came up. We did not get the Driftbloom and we did not get there's one other we did not get that I'm blanking on. Quilladin. There we go. Got it in the end. So 4, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So of the 10 that we caught, that 10 wheel spins we did today, 6 out of 10 ain't bad. I'll take it. So I'm going to call it there for this evening. Thank you very much for joining me while I was experimenting with the wheel spin. I will be back on Sunday with more 1000 Times Resist, which is a very different game to Minecraft, but a very fun one. It's part of my Steam Sack Sunday, where I go through all of my outstanding Steam library and start playing through. Otherwise, I'll be back on Monday with more Cobblemon. Likely in the afternoon, a bit later than 2:50. Normally I go live about 2:30. I'll probably be a bit later. Not too late, probably not as late as this. We'll see. But I have some things in the morning that may run long. So, but I'll be back with Cobblemon on Monday. Until then, thank you for tuning in with me. I really appreciate people taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.